Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Fleischer from Chadwell St. Mary. For the next 2 weeks, we have given you the task of writing non-chronological reports. And so I am going to give you an overview of what you're doing this week to support you with the learning this week and next week. So if you look on your PowerPoint slide, first of all, we want to know whether you remember what a non-chronological report is. So without reading of the slide, could you tell us what a non-chronological report is? We've talked about the purpose of a non-chronological report, the fact that it does not have to be in any order, and it aims to give information on the topic, is written to give other people information, and it's useful for studying things we don't know a lot about. Usually written in paragraphs, contains an introduction, a main body, and the final paragraph, and then it has specific features which we are going to focus on this week. If you go back to you try to think back to your work whilst you were in school, could you come up with all the key features of a non-chronological report without actually looking on the slide? We're hoping that you'll be able to come up with as many as possible, and then you go onto the slide to check whether you are right or which ones you're missing. But we want to look at features of a non-chronological report in detail this week. So we've told you what they are: heading, introduction, subheadings, diagrams, captions, paragraphs, factual information, conclusion, and the fact that it's written in columns. So what we've done is to give you an example of each feature for Monday. So on Monday, you take your time, you read the features, you look at the examples we provided, and make sure these are embedded. Now, once you've done that, there's also links on there that will help you to go to other sites to have a look, the YouTube and BBC, as well, to have a look at what features of a non-chronological report is. And once you've done that, you know that you're certainly sure of what they are. You're going to apply what you have learned the following day, where we give you a report and then we show you some examples of the features and how you can identify those features within the reports. And then we provide you with an example that you can then, just like we have done, also find the features of the non-chronological report. Try and get as many as possible. In the PowerPoint as well, you're going to be looking at the content. In other words, what exactly does it contain? And then looking at the language features. So you're going to find those examples on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we are revisiting the use of the present, the past, and the future tenses. So you're going to look at that as well. We provided you examples of the simple tense, the present tense, the simple present tense, the simple past tense, the progressive tense, the passive, the perfect tense. So all the tenses are there in PowerPoint, and then you get a quiz that you can do. And then we have provided you some examples of tenses used in non-chronological report. See if you can identify the present tense verbs. Thursday, very exciting. The Tate Gallery, you're going to find an email from the Tate Art Gallery asking us to help them to put together an exhibition on a number of artists. And so that would be your task, basically, is to find information, basically, about a chosen famous artist. And you've got the 4 choices there. So you've got Salvador Dali, you've got Claude Monet, you've got Pablo Picasso, and Vincent van Gogh. And all you need to do is to choose one of them and make a detailed research on them. We've given you also a template on how you could record your information. You can choose whichever one that you want and use it and get as much as you possibly can. We've also provided you with useful websites and videos that will help you. Remember, if you don't have that much information, your planning and your writing is going to be difficult. So try and get as much as possible, as much information as you possibly can to support you with your writing the following week. So I do hope that this is enough information to help you with this week, and then I'll come back to you next week and tell you or give you an overview of what you'll be doing with your planning and your writing. Good luck and stay safe.